connection.
As a person who decides that he provides lunch for them, he gives them money to buy for lunch. I don't know what is wrong with that.
Also coming up, organized labor makes frantic calls on President Akufo-Addo to address the power outages in Ghana as the country joins the rest of the world to celebrate International Labor Day today.
Mr. President, it is regrettable that the people of Ghana have to experience doomsday again after all what we went through in the past. Please do something about doomsday now.
Meanwhile, in the Ashanti region, ECG workers boycotted the May Day celebration as regional minister took stand to address the gathering. Still in the bulletin, police arrest one suspect in connection with murder of military man at Millennium City in Kaswa as it collaborates with military high command to investigate the incident. And later, Citi TV, Citi FM's 2024 annual family consecration service draws thousands from across the country for corporate prayers.
This is the third year that I'm coming, and I've been doing devotion with Citi FM every morning. And when I came here 2 years ago, I was not working. So through this prayer, I was able to at least get a job.
We have details of these and more stories coming your way in the next 30 minutes on the holiday edition of the Citi Prime News. Remember, the news is live across our affiliates in the country. In the Western region, we are on our Dreampa 100.7 FM in Takwa, Beach 105.5 FM in Takrady. In the Bono region, you can tune into Greener 95.9 FM in Sunyai. In the Ashanti region, this is our Dreampa 99.9 FM in Carrier. In the Volta region, Heritage 107.3 FM Hohoi, Freedom 88.1 FM Sugakope. In the Northern region, tune into Radio Gaki 88.3 FM in Saboba. In the Upper East region, Quality 88.7 FM in Garu. And in the Northeast region, Nobia FM 98.1 in Nalarigu. Please stay for details.
Citi Prime News at 12 midday. Update you on all the running stories and connects you to the newsmakers.
Grateful for your company this afternoon. Let's begin from politics because the governing New Patriotic Party, the NPP, has jumped to the defense of the under-fire Member of Parliament for Kwada, so Kingsley Nyako, who was captured on camera giving an envelope to officials of the Electoral Commission during yesterday's by-election. The NPP says the NP was only being generous to the staff of the commission. Haruna Mohammed is Deputy General Secretary of the NPP and he has been speaking to Citi News.
There is a lot of talk around it, but not even an issue because this is very clarified. It is self-explanatory. The person asks the officers on duty whether they have eaten, and as a person, he decides that he provides lunch for them. He gives them money to buy for lunch. I don't know what is wrong with that. In the past, political parties, even when they cook food for their agents in either registration or voting, give some of the food to the security and the electoral officers. If this has happened in terms of somebody finding out that they have not taken lunch and he says, okay, I will provide you lunch and give them an envelope in an open, not in a dark place, not a hidden place, not any other place, but in the open space. I don't think that it is a matter that we should be debating at all.
You had Deputy General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, Haruna Mohammed. Well, the Member of Parliament for Kwadaso, Dr. Kingsley Nyako, has denied the bribery allegations. Addressing journalists in Ejiso, he defended his actions, asserting that he did nothing improper.
I've not done anything wrong. You need to prove that I've done something wrong. My political career, how would this affect my political career? Have I killed somebody? Have I done something untoward and all that? Please. I've done nothing untoward about this process. I'm saying that those who are suggesting that, for example, there was something in the envelope, don't have any evidence to say that. That's how I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth.
That was Member of Parliament for Kwadaso, Dr. Kingsley Nyako. However, the opposition National Democratic Congress is calling for the immediate arrest of the Member of Parliament for Kwadaso. The NDC, in an interview with Citi News, said they are surprised that the legislator continues to walk away freely.
We are calling on the Ghana Police Service to immediately arrest the suspected bribe giver who is a member of parliament. It is quite shameful that a lawmaker will be fighting a public officer performing his or her duty. And up to date, he is working. We cannot apply the law selectively depending on the individual involved. Whether you are the president, it's a law. The man is bribe. And there was a poor electoral commission officer who accepts bribe because the economy is very difficult and she's broke. She doesn't have money. Dealing with very corrupt government, she's accepting bribe. And then we are punishing her and leaving a corrupt or the suspected criminal who is giving bribe a lawmaker of what are so.
You heard the Deputy General Secretary of the NDC, Mustafa Bande. Well, he has also been commenting on the overall outcome of the electoral process, and he notes that the voter apathy recorded yesterday shows Ghanaians have no confidence in the government.
No, it is a reflection that MPP have been rejected in their own stronghold. It's a reflection that the hardship of the economy has suffocated the people of Ghana to the extent that they can no longer accept gifts in order to vote. It means that the shock is so much, the bad governance is so felt that Ghanaians just think that anything Nanado, anything the current setup of MPP must leave out of governance. That is what Ghanaians have said in a Jusu constituency. I mean, is it not too strange that in your own stronghold, we are doing a by-election and turnout is just 49%? It is shameful. It is a referendum of rejection of corruption. It's a referendum of rejection of a non-performing, dishonest government. And for us, we believe that it doesn't put us ahead. It just indicates that we have won the election. But also, we must prepare ourselves because we have electoral commission officers who are potentially corrupt, who will accept bribe, and that we must be vigilant at all levels to ensure that whatever results will happen or will be announced will reflect the voting pattern of the people of Ghana.
That was Deputy General Secretary of the National Democratic Congress, Mustafa Bande. Well, in the Ashanti region, NPP members in Ejiso are excited with the victory of their candidate in the by-election, expressing optimism and confidence that he will continue spearheading developmental projects in the constituency. Our Ashanti regional correspondent, Doris Lonta, has a wrap of the keenly contested by-election.
Hours before the Electoral Commission officially declared Kwabena Boateng as the winner of the fiercely contested by-election, constituents and supporters of the New Patriotic Party candidates were already jubilating. They expressed unwavering belief in his victory, asserting that Ejiso would not elect an independent candidate as a member of parliament. Speaking with Citi News, they emphasized the expectations for the newly elected MP to prioritize and advance major developmental projects.
I feel great and happy because everything shows that lawyer will win this election. And the young patron, we know ourselves. We know that definitely lawyer will win this election.
Now that he has won, what are your expectations?
Actually, right now, when I am a lawyer, our lawyer is me. The only thing I will try to do, the things that opposition used to sabotage us, I'll try everything possible that we will fulfill all that promise so that December election will be.
We knew he was going to win because there is no way Ejiso will vote for an independent candidate. And we know the work that we did, and we know how Ejiso constituency has been faithful and has been loyal to the NPP party. We don't expect all that much. We have about 7 to 8 months to get to December, which we have a general election to do. We know he is going to continue what our boss, the late lawyer John Kuma, started.
Kwabena Boateng, representing the New Patriotic Party, emerged victorious in the Ejiso by-election. He secured 55.8% of the total vote cast, while his closest contender, Kwabena Owusu Ediomi, a former MP on the ticket of the NPP who contested this race as an independent candidate, garnered 43.3% of the total vote cast. Beatrice Boakye of the Liberal Party received 140 votes. Esther Osei of the Convention People's Party garnered 89 votes, representing 0.2%, while independent candidates Joseph Ajiman and Atakra Joseph had 222 and 23 votes respectively. During his acceptance speech, Kwabena Boateng pledged to unite party members and constituents ahead of the December general elections.
The tax is for us to go down and then talk to our people. They are our people. They are our people. I do not think that the party is minded, or that me as the MP-elect is minded to neglect anybody. Not at all. Political parties are built with multitudes. You need the people. So my task is to go down there and then be with my people, listen to them. Whatever constitutes the disagreement, my job is to make sure that we judge and then find the common grounds that will benefit the party.
Meanwhile, the national chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Stephen Ntim, expressed his commitment to reconcile independent candidate Kwabena Owusu-Aduomi with the party.
It's worrying in the sense that the two main competitors, that is Aduomi versus the MPP, belong to the same fold. It's the same family. So we should not be looking at jubilating. I'm not jubilating here. My focus now is how to bring the Aduomi factor back to the fold, bringing them back to the family, so that in December, when we are going to face the real electoral or political opponents, we are going as a unified MPP front.
That report was filed by Ashanti regional correspondent Doris Lonta. Away from politics now, the Ghana Meteorological Agency, GMET, has warned residents living in flood-prone areas to move to higher grounds as the rains intensify. Parts of the country experienced intense rains last night and early this morning. Now, according to the GMET, Ghanaians should expect more rains in the coming days. Deputy Director in charge of forecasting at the Ghana Meteo Agency, Joseph Tete-Potofi, in an interview with Citi News, called on citizens to take extra precautions during the season.
Every area, Asumaka, Sikete, and all those areas, once it started raining there heavily, and we're also getting our share of the rain here, then we should know that we are getting into the flooding period. Because any little rain, the ground will be saturated. When the ground is saturated, any additional rain will cause a flash flood. So this is the period that at least we need to desilt our gutters that we know they are susceptible to little rain, which is floods, and then also make sure that at least those of us who are in houses, areas that are flood prone, the moment you hear that they said it's going to rain, please take caution and move to a higher ground. So find somewhere and go and stay. After the rains, then you come back.
Joseph Tete-Potofi is Deputy Director in charge of forecasting at the Ghana Meteorological Agency, GMET. You're still listening to the Citi Prime News. Still ahead, organized labor makes frantic calls on President Kufuor to address power outages as Ghana joins the rest of the world to mark the International Labour Day. Please stay for details.
Citi Prime News at 12 midday. Updates you on all the running stories and connects you to the newsmakers.
Wherever you day, my mama, I just want to say thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of year, Mother's Day. Celebrate that special woman in your life with a delicious and heartfelt Mother's Day dinner. Treat her to delicious meals prepared with love and care, just like from her kitchen. Let Mama sip on handcrafted cocktails. Let's all join Mama dance the evening away with great live band music from Chin Chin Band in a warm and welcoming atmosphere at the Citi TV Mother's Day dinner. It's our turn to show appreciation and gratitude for all her sacrifices with a beautiful dinner. Date, Sunday, 12th May 2024. Venue, inside the Alisa Hotel Pavilion, Northridge, Accra. Time, 4 p.m. Don't miss this opportunity to show your mother how much she means to you. To reserve your table now for the Citi TV TV Mother's Day dinner, call 0205 973 973. The Citi TV Mother's Day dinner is powered by Citi TV with support from 97.3 Citi FM.
God bless you, mama.
Citi TV is live on DSTV, GoTV, and HD+. On DSTV, find us on channel 363. On GoTV, we're on channel 117, and on HD+, get us on channel 108. On a digital TV, run a new search, but take note that without an antenna, you cannot access Citi TV. Citi TV can be accessed on any free-to-air digital box like the GoTV and HD+ boxes. Citi TV, it's your world.
Citi Prime News at 12 midday. Update you on all the running stories and connect you to the newsmakers.
You're welcome back. Let's bring you some more stories. The Ministry of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs has issued a stern warning to persons circulating a video purporting to show the paramount chief of Gunjaland, the Yabonwura, being asked to stand up and greet the president. Critics say some traditional leaders as well as the overlord were instructed to stand and greet the president. However, the Minister for Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Stephen Asamoah Boateng, has released a statement urging the public to disregard such information. He emphasized that the tradition of chiefs standing when greeting the president at public gatherings is not meant to diminish the dignity of traditional leaders. Here are excerpts of the said statement.
The Ministry of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs reaffirms President Akufo-Addo's commitment to upholding Ghanaian cultural values and fostering harmonious relations within the nation. The tradition of showing respect for authority, including the request for chiefs to stand when greeting the president at public events, serves as a testament to Ghana's rich heritage and traditions. The call for chiefs to stand when greeting him at public events is not intended to undermine the dignity or autonomy of traditional leaders. Rather, it is a recognition of their esteemed role in Ghanaian society by embracing the head of state, thereby showing brotherly love and mutual respect.
You heard excerpts of the statement from the Ministry of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, read to you by Citi News' Ni Latte. Let's take you to the central region now, because a military officer believed to be in his late 30s has been shot dead, while two other officers who were in the company of the deceased escaped unhurt. The incident, according to sources, happened in front of the Millennium City Police Station at the Gomoa East District of the central region. Information gathered by Citi News indicates that a brother to one of the military officers bought a piece of land from some chiefs at Millennium City, but any time they went on the land to develop it, they faced a strong resistance from some landguards. The suspect is currently in police custody, but here's an eyewitness speaking to Citi News on the incident.
Nim brother ne de summit on the DNM beto assassin a de man brother no so jenino. Na assassin.
A brother of the military man initially bought the land from the chief. We went there and saw some individuals working on the land. The military men asked them to stop working. Then, all of a sudden, Ben Lord the Jasehine came to the scene and threatened the military officers. The officers decided to go to the divisional command to lodge a second complaint. But just after they moved, Ben Lord fired at the vehicle just behind them, leading to the death of the driver of the officers, who is a military man.
You heard an eyewitness of the shooting incident leading to the death of a military officer over a piece of land at Millennium City. Well, you heard him mention Ben Lord. He is the alleged suspect who is currently in the grips of the police. His name is Ben Lord Abebio. And the police, in a statement, say that the victim died at the mother and child hospital at Kaswaf when he was taken for medical attention after sustaining gunshot wounds. That is a statement from the police. Let's now now go on the phone lines and speak with our Central Regional Correspondent, Calvis Tete, who joins us for more. Calvis, good afternoon. Thank you for your time. We understand the military high command has been to the area. What more can you tell us? Hello, Calvis. All right. While we try to work the line for our Central Regional Calvis Tete, who will give us some updates on the Kaswa Millennium City shooting, let me just give you the statement from the police. So the police says a man by name Benlord Abebio is in the grips of the police after he allegedly shot and killed a military man at Kaswa Millennium City. So the incident, which occurred on Tuesday, April 30, said to have been due to a land dispute in the area. The victim died at the Mother and Child Hospital at Kaswa for medical attention after sustaining gunshot wounds, a statement from the police noted. The police, however, say Mr. Benlord Abebio is currently in custody assisting investigation while it collaborates with the Ghana Armed Forces for further investigations on the matter. We'll give you details of this in our subsequent bulletins. But away from that incident, workers of the Electricity Company of Ghana staged a walkout on the Ashanti Regional Minister just when he was called upon to deliver his speech at this year's May Day parade in Kumasi. The ECG workers were clad in red and held placards with inscriptions calling on Simon Osei-Mensah to desist from interfering in the operations. The minister incurred the wrath of the workers following a recent order for the arrest of the Ashanti East manager of the ECG, Engineer Riafia Sumeni, following a disconnection exercise at the Kumasi Technical University over indebtedness. The leadership of the ECG Workers Union, who led the protest against the regional minister at the May Day event, insisted that Mr. Osei-Mensah should apologize and withdraw the police case against their manager.
As you are aware, we already have an issue with him. He has done something that the workers' front are not happy. Initially, the workers' front were demanding that we shouldn't even appear at all. But we think that this is our program, and we think we need to represent. But the minister, since he said he's not ready to withdraw or fulfill whatever we ask him to do, we don't even want to listen to him. So this is just a peaceful protest that we are not going to participate or listen to whatever he will say. We are standing here. If he's done with his speech, we'll go back and enjoy the program.
How did his reaction about your demands for apology when he declined? How did it strike you?
Oh, we've said it time and time again. We were not surprised because we've been told already that there is no way he will apologize. But we're disappointed because we thought it's a very good opportunity for him to apologize.
You heard Chairman of the ECG Senior Staff Union in the Ashanti region, Yusuf Osman, interacting with Ashanti Regional Correspondent Hafiz Tijani. Well, here in Accra, organized labor has voiced concern over the current inflation and the high cost of living, urging for a reduction in imports and increase in local production. Secretary General of the TUC, Dr. Anthony Yauba, has been addressing the gathering.
I would like to bring to the attention of our president that organized labor, we are concerned about a number of things. The first one has to do with the delay in the payment of pension contributions to second-tier schemes. Currently, government owes the second-tier schemes quite a lot of money. But again, just yesterday, government signed an agreement with us, organized labor, that government is going to pay all the arrears. They are going to pay it partly in cash and partly in government papers.
That was Secretary General of the Trades Union Congress, Dr. Yauba. Meanwhile, President Akufo-Addo has been urging workers to be agents of peace in the country.
Indeed, the destiny of the nation hinges upon the collective actions of workers and social partners to safeguard our democratic principle and uphold the rule of law. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghana's track record as a bastion of democracy and peace is an enviable one that needs protection. Our democratic processes have stood the test of time, especially under the Fourth Republic. I am confident that on 7th December 2024, like in previous elections, Ghana will once again emerge stronger, more united, and more capable of advancing her development goals. Workers, as the backbone of our country, have special roles to play in shaping the outcome of elections. Your voices matter, and your participation in the electoral process is essential to ensuring that the concerns and aspirations of working people take duty responsibly, engage in informed discourse, and cast your vote for candidates who espouse policies that promote inclusivity, equality, and social justice.
President Akufo-Addo there. Away from that, the University of Ghana Cooperative Credit Union Limited has announced it is promoting financial inclusion to curb poverty among its members. This decision was disclosed at the union's annual general meeting held in Accra. Chairman of the union, Michael Asante-Enchi, underscored the board's dedication to implementing various strategies, including new membership criteria to ensure continued success and financial well-being for all members.
Coming here and the vision of the board and in consonance with our current plan, the board seeks to has identified some new areas of growth, and so want to present it to the members as well so that we can take advantage of that. One, we want to open up our bonds to admit spouses of members. So your husband can join and your wife can join as well. And if you have wards or children who are more than 18 years, they can also join as well. Some of us also have our businesses that sometimes we need additional funds. We are also opening up to registered businesses of members. So even though you are a member, you can register your business also as a member of the union, as a separate entity.
You heard the chairman of the University of Ghana Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Michael Asante-Enchi. Now, despite the heavy rains in Accra this morning, hundreds of Ghanaians attended the 2024 edition of the Family Consecration Service organized by Citi TV and Citi FM. The service held at the Oil Dome of the Royal House Chapel in Abosokai, Accra, aimed to provide attendees with the opportunity to seek God's guidance in every aspect of their lives and families. Pleased to be joined by Citi News' Shelley Ziu, who is there for us. And good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us. Has the service ended?
Yes, please. Good afternoon to our listeners. The 6-hour family consecration prayer service has just ended, and it was a wonderful service, I must say. After speaking to some patrons, they said that this was an experience they were happy they didn't miss, because the prayer sessions, the prophecy, the proclamations that were given by the seasoned men of God that led us to this 6-hour prayer service, it was awesome. It wasn't a dull moment. Everyone was up. Everyone came with an expectation. And after speaking with them just now, after I spoke with some of them, some said they came with burdens. They feel lighter now. And others were saying they are sure they would have their testimonies in due time.
Right.
And they feel it as well. Yes. Yeah, so it's been an amazing experience here. And they can't even wait for next year's family consecration.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And Shelley Ziu is my colleague here at the Citi Newsroom. Well, let's hear some of the patrons who have been speaking to us on this year's service.
This is the third year that I'm coming. And I've been doing devotion with Citi FM every morning. And when I came here 2 years ago, I was not working. So through this prayer, I was able to at least get a job. That's why I always try to come.
Where are you coming from?
Tema.
2 years ago, you got a job when you came. What are you expecting out of it?
I'm expecting another miracle. I want to get married.
You had some patrons at the 2024 Family Consecration Service speaking to Citi News. Well, I want to thank you all who joined this year's service. See you next year. But that's how we draw the curtains on this afternoon's edition of the Citi Prime News, which has been live from our studio in Adabraka, Accra. For more news, please log on to citinewsroom.com. My name is Ajwa Tinkrama Domina. Thank you for listening. Enjoy the rest of your holiday.
Citi News. We speak first. Reach our hotline on 0302 224959 and get interactive on Facebook, Citi 97.3 FM, and on Twitter at Citi 973.
Citi 97.3 Accra.